Previously on Sanctuary.
Prepare to meet Jekyll and Hyde.
Death of a child. Never quite the same after that, is it?
I'm Fallon, Rana's chief counsel.
You're Quinteran.
I'm Harusin, original offshoot of the species.
After a while, Worth's experiments grew too dangerous.
Time dilation experiments.
I can tell you there was an accident. Hundreds died. The city has had too much power for too long.
Frankly, I don't care if you depose Rana. The device has a far more meaningful destiny.
You and I have unfinished business, old boy.
All debts paid in full. The alarm device.
This is where I belong, for the moment. There's just too much here for us to ignore.
It's a massive time dilation field. Something or someone is behind what happened in Carrington.
Adam Worth and the Time Nodes.
He died months ago in Hollow Earth. What on earth is it?
I've just been calling it a psych worm.
The only explanation is that it came from Hollow Earth.
We're getting reports from sanctuaries worldwide. We are on a full global alert.
Well, then we have to head home. When did this happen?
Less than half an hour ago. Rapid City dispatched National Guard, but they were called off.
By whom?
Don't know. Satellite imagery of the area's been blocked.
Well, get Henry on it.
He's already in the lab. He's establishing a video link with Dr. Lee at the UN.
Oh, bloody hell. How long, Henry?
Coming online now.
Dr. Magnus, Dr. Zimmerman, good to see you again. This is General Villanova with the Lotus Defense Corps. General Villanova's men were first on the scene. I've asked him to oversee ground operations.
My men have established a 3-mile perimeter and are clearing the surrounding area of inhabitants. We've also scrambled all communications and satellite transmissions.
Yes, I've noticed. But I need to understand the full scope of the situation.
We're getting the first images through now. I'm sending you a clean feed.
Dear God.
Abnormals. Coming up from Hollow Earth.
I thought they couldn't do that.
Our top priority is to ensure the safety of the general public. At this moment, we don't know who these creatures are or the threat they pose.
There's no reason to suspect a sinister motive, General. Judging by the images, they're in need of our help.
They surfaced less than 60 miles from a populated area. I'm requesting full authority to arrest and detain them by any means necessary.
Whoa, just ease up on the throttle there.
With all due respect, General, this is not your area of expertise.
And yet, we were the first responders.
That's because you jammed all the signals from the region.
Jumped the gun to deliberately keep us in the dark.
Dr. Magnus, what is your proposal?
Turn over the abnormals to the sanctuary. Give us full jurisdiction. We've dealt with this kind of situation before. We know what we're doing.
Do you have facilities large enough to house as many creatures?
Currently, no. But I do own a large vacant lot not far from here. It's fenced in, completely private. The abnormals will be safe until I can arrange for more permanent accommodation.
Sounds lovely, but I'm concerned about containment. My men currently have the situation under control. They can round up the abnormals, convey them to your location, stay on and help run the camp.
That's very considerate of you, General, but unnecessary.
Actually, I think it's a good idea.
Oh, come on, are you kidding me?
This is a highly volatile situation, and we can't afford a repeat of the Psychworm incident. I see no harm in working together.
But we...
I'll send an advanced team and arrange transport. You can expect the abnormals by morning. Thank you, doctors.
I appreciate your cooperation with this matter, Dr. Magnus. I'll be in touch.
What the hell just happened?
The word railroad comes to mind.
Henry, contact the other heads of Sanctuary, make them aware of the situation. Try to figure out why Rana isn't responding. I need to understand what the hell is happening.
All right.
And I'm...
Going out and buying me a vacant lot.
These guys had a busy morning. What this place set us back?
You don't want to know.
Dr. Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Coxwell.
Good to meet you.
Not exactly as secure as advertised.
Well, we didn't have a lot of time, so...
Well, I've worked with worse.
Hey, what is this? Razor wire?
Just a precaution.
Jumpsuits? What kind of place are you running here?
I've been granted authority to secure the camp as I see fit.
Hold on a second. These people have come to us for help, and you're treating them like criminals.
As far as I'm concerned, until we know differently, that's exactly what they are. Briggs, damn it! Get off your ass and use those legs!
What's the cover story?
Army training operation. Very Roswell. Got a statement from the chief of staff backing us up. He says hi.
Nicely done.
Doc, I understand how important it is to protect what we do here, but this last year, we've seen some crazy stuff. I mean, there was the pterodactyl over London. There was Suki in Japan, not to mention Big Bertha.
Yeah, it's getting harder to keep things under wraps.
Yeah, I mean, man, that pterodactyl video showed up 3 times on torrent sites before I was able to corrupt it for good. It's starting to go mainstream.
Yeah, I've read the reports. I'm not sure there's much we can do about it.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop trying. I mean, this latest situation could be an opportunity to show the world what we do around here.
Even so, I'm not sure that the world is ready.
But when will they be?
I tried something similar to this in the late 1940s. Henry, it did not go well. Opinions are still the same as they were in the Dark Ages. So in answer to your question, maybe never. Will, how's it going?
What? A military camp?
It's not that I object to working with outsiders. It's just that this situation is particularly sensitive. Not only do we need to understand why more creatures are coming out of Hollow Earth, but whatever we do here will set the precedent for all future encounters.
Dr. Magnus, I understand, but my hands are tied. In light of recent events, my superiors have established a dedicated security force, one that deals with abnormals over and above the activities of the Sanctuary.
Over and above?
Don't misunderstand. The Sanctuary still plays a vital role, but the type of situation we're encountering has grown more serious. Protecting abnormals is a noble endeavor, but we need to focus on protecting ourselves.
Us versus them. That hasn't been the UN's policy on abnormals for decades.
We can revisit the issue in the future, but for now, I'm afraid you have no choice but to work with General Villanova's men. How are the preparations going?
2 C-130s arrived an hour ago. Our guests were loaded onto trucks and should be here any minute.
Medical services are available in Test 1-5, Zone 2. Medical services are available in Test 1-5.
Welcome, everyone. There's food and blankets inside. I know you've had a rough ride, but you're safe now.
Relax, Cryo Scar. Water is toxic to him. It's okay. Let me take you inside.
Hey!
Adam Worth stunned me with an energy weapon and left me to be captured. My Senate allies and I were convicted of treason, sentenced to death. So how did you escape? The help of other members of my tribe. I've been living in the Outlands ever since.
What about your plans to overthrow Praxis, seize control of the government?
I figured I was lucky just to be alive. Besides, Rana's forces clamped down on any opposition to the regime, imposed martial law.
So why did you come to the surface? You know of our alliance with Rana.
We had no choice. We lost power to our section of the tunnels. At first I thought Rana's forces had tracked me down, but no one came. And then the rumors began. The Praxis had been attacked.
By whom?
Truthfully, I don't know. We waited as long as we could. The power from the city is what sustains our water supply. Eventually, the local tribes met and we decided we would take our chances on the surface.
She said when they got to the nearest gateway, the Praxian defenses were down. Would explain why the psych worms escaped.
What does Rana say about it?
We haven't been able to reach her. It's possible she's got her hands full quelling the rebellion. Truthfully, I'm inclined not to tell her about Fallon, given my experiences with their judicial system.
What about their intentions here on the surface?
All they want is to resume their way of life.
Wishful thinking, isn't it?
I suggested that her people would be safer in the sanctuaries, but she's not certain that she can convince her tribe of it.
Well, tell them they don't have a choice.
It's not how the sanctuary works, General.
What? You just gonna let them leave? Give them $100 each and turn them loose in Times Square?
Of course not. We work with them, help them to adjust.
They can never adjust. They're abnormals.
Meaning what? They have no rights?
Doc, I need you up here.
A little busy right now.
You need to get it. I'm busy.
What's this about, Henry? Did you hear from Rana?
No, she's still not answering.
What is it then?
John.
Adam's alive. We're all in grave danger.
Here you go. Take it. What is the deal? My water's not good enough?
It's that old furry charm, I guess.
No, seriously, it's like I have horns or something.
That'd help. Come on, Kate, look around you. Everyone here's an abnormal. To them, you're the strange one. They be treated well here.
Oh, these are beautiful. May I?
Sure. It's palace stone for my village. They say it matches our eyes, but I think it's to help with sales. I brought as much as I could carry. Hard to believe it's all I have left.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You should keep it.
No, I couldn't.
Please, they're meant to be worn. Here, let me put it on you.
Thank you.
I'm Garrus.
Kate. Kate.
It looks lovely, Kate.
LTC setup crew, turn to channel 3. LTC setup crew, turn to channel 3.
Explain yourself.
I saw Adam a few days ago.
How is that possible?
The last time I saw him,
He was getting away with the calorum device. You and I have unfinished business, homeboy.
John, wait. Listen to me.
I think you said quite enough.
You don't understand what this device is capable of.
I've given it some thought, and it turns out I don't care!
But you do care, John. You care deeply. That's what makes you and I the same.
Oh, now, if you're trying to provoke me, so I'll kill you more quickly.
I couldn't give you everything. Everything you've ever wanted. You kill me now, you lose that chance.
Oh, really?
Oh, John. We had a deal before, you and I. That one worked out well for you. Right? And then...
Oh, Adam. This is most entertaining. He told me he intended to use the device to save his daughter.
Imogen. She died over 100 years ago.
Exactly.
Time travel. It's impossible.
That's what I said. Told him he was mad. But he said he'd found a way. That he had a cure, a Praxian cure for her disease.
What difference would that make? And why would you allow him to live?
He promised to take me with him. Back to Oxford. Before we injected the source blood.
Why would you want to do that?
You know why? If I could have prevented us from taking that damnable blood, things would have been so different. You and I could have been together. Raised children.
Why would you think you would have been altering the course of history?
That was the point.
But Adam's blood inside the module. You sent back the Calorum device.
Latry copied down its specifications. He used time notes to allow himself to finish. We needed to prevent you from looking for us.
And where is Adam now?
He disappeared. He had no intention of honoring his word.
So now you've come to me for help.
Yes.
Are you serious?
If Adam succeeds in altering the timeline, then everything about our world, the refugees, the sanctuary, our very lives, will be irreparably damaged. We may even cease to exist.
The butterfly effect would be like Carrington all over again.
Except on a much larger scale. And with a copy of the Calorum device, Adam has all the power he needs to carry it out.
Okay, I get it, but what about Lee and Villanova? They aren't going to be too thrilled when they find out you're gone.
You'll have to explain my absence somehow, but leave Adam out of it. There's no sense spreading panic. I'll be in touch as soon as I can.
Shall we?
Hilo, be reasonable.
Reasonable? We're talking about confinement.
It's for our own safety.
We can take care of ourselves.
Things are different up here. The humans know nothing of the existence of our kind.
Then maybe it's time they were told.
Can't upset the balance of power. We decided to come here. This is their land.
Now you sound just like a Praxian.
I will need your voice to convince the others. Will I have it?
You know the surface levels better than I. I won't stand in your way.
I said I was sorry.
And that's supposed to make it okay. You put the lives of billions of people at risk.
I was following my heart.
Your heart? John, when are you going to get over this foolish obsession? Trying to force us together. You've been at it for over 100 years.
It hasn't always been one-sided.
We are not meant to be together.
You do not believe that?
I do. We've never been able to make it work, ever. When this is over, I don't want to see you again.
All this because I didn't kill Worth for you. How hypocritical.
What?
You claim to revile my bloodlust until you need it. Then you're more than happy for me to step in and do all your dirty work.
If I'd been inside that transport module, I'd have taken care of things myself, thank you. In any case, I wouldn't have been taken in by his lies. How could you think that rewriting the past was any kind of solution? You'd really wipe out the last 100 years without so much as a second thought.
To be with you? Oh, yes.
If who I am now is so meaningless to you, that you would sacrifice it in order to bed me in some other timeline? John, that's not love.
Hi. I got a present for you. It's azurite. It's not the same as yours, but I figured it would keep you busy for a while.
Can't believe you would do this for me.
Well, it's nothing. We keep geological samples on hand in the sanctuary for habitat building and stuff, so.
Leave it to you to find a cozy seat your first day here.
What did you call him?
You heard me.
It's okay. I don't even know what that means.
No, but he does. He should know better.
Guys, I don't think this is a good idea. Crap!
Dr. Zimmerman, where is Dr. Magnus?
She's working on something right now.
What could possibly be more important than this?
An incident has come up that has far-reaching ramifications on the current situation. It's time-sensitive and something that only Magnus herself can deal with.
I need you to get her back now, or I'll have no option than to put General Villanova exclusively in charge of the refugees' care.
That won't be necessary. The sanctuary has everything in hand.
Dr. Zimmerman!
I gotta go.
This tunnel comes out just above the city.
Shouldn't we have encountered a perimeter garrison by now?
Yes, it is odd.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen anyone since we got down here. Where is everybody?
Praxis.
It's gone. What happened here?
Worth, he must have made another attempt to power up the machine.
Another attempt. Carrington.
It's his first experiment. The machine overloaded, time bubble escape, traveled up a fissure in the earth.
A fissure created by the fire elemental I buried in 1944. All these people. The technology, the advancements. We have to warn Henry and Will. With Praxis no longer in control down here, there's nothing to stop the tide of Hollow Earth abnormals from breaching the surface. These were Rana's chambers. My father's walking stick.
I'm so sorry, Helen.
We have to find Adam Worth. Stop him before he does any more damage.
This lab is back in the tunnels. It was the last place I saw it.
Zones 3 and 4 are on lockdown. Repeat, zones 3 and 4 are now on lockdown.
What happened?
A couple guys got into a fight. Things got a little out of control.
I'll say. What was it about?
Me. I was hanging with one of the abnormals, Garrus, and someone made a crack.
And that led to this.
Yeah, it just seemed to escalate awful quick.
Did you get a look at the guys who started or where they went?
Yeah, they're in a tent. This way.
You see the way they treat us? Like beasts, whipping us into submission. Alan believes that we should bow down to them. Spend the rest of our lives in a prison. Well, I, for one, am not willing to do that. If we're not careful, she'll sell us out for her own gain. Once a Praxian, always a Praxian!
What do we do? Tell Lieutenant Coxwell?
Might make matters worse.
Let me talk to Fallon first.
Yeah, and I gotta find Garrus.
It's just up ahead. Still no sign of him.
Is there anywhere else he could be?
I searched everywhere before coming to you.
Some of his systems are still online.
What are you doing?
There might be some information on here about Adam's machine. Specs, energy signatures, anything Henry might be able to use to help us find him. Let's see what we can download.
Garrus. I looked for you in the infirmary. I am so sorry for what happened.
It wasn't your fault.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You shouldn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble. Okay then.
It's better that you and I are not seen together.
Why? Because of them?
No. It has nothing to do with that.
Then what? Tell me, what's going on?
Nothing. You should go.
Right. Take this to the surface. Warn them about Praxis. I'll go through Adam's logs, see if there's any indication of other hideouts he might be using.
Leaving you here all alone. Take too long to get to a place where I can teleport from.
If Adam comes back, I'll be ready. Go.
Fallon? Hey, it's me. Oh no. Oh my God.
Go get the others.
Well, hold on. This isn't what it looks like.
What have you done?
Nothing. I found her this way. Come on. Just hold on a second. Really? Really, you wanna...
Okay. Okay. You wanna do this? Okay. We got Zimmerman. I got.
I'll find Kate.
Go! Go!
Zones 3 and 4 are on lockdown. Repeat, zones 3 and 4 are now on lockdown.
No! Keep moving! What about Kate? My men will find her.
Here we are.
Dude, Lee and Villanova are screaming.
Yeah, of course they are. Any word from Kate or Biggie?
No.
What about the cell phone?
No, all signals are blocked. No communication in or out. We have no idea where they are.
Damn it.
We have other problems, Will. Magnus sent Druid back. Praxis is gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
It's gone. Leveled. Destroyed. Apparently the machine Worth is building has ugly side effects.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. He gave me a data drive from Worth's computer.
What's on it?
I'm still working on that. But Worth knew what his machine would do to Praxis. And Carrington. All right. You ready to talk to him?
Yeah.
Dr. Zimmerman, what's going on in there?
I went to meet with Fallon. She was dead. Thilo, one of the other leaders, found me standing over her. That's what started this chaos.
My God.
Why were you in there without an armed escort?
Oh, give me a break. We're not at war. These aren't enemy combatants.
Looks pretty combative to me.
You're missing the point. I was set up.
By whom?
Thilo, I think. I overheard him bad-mouthing Fallon to some of the other abnormals.
When did this happen? Why didn't you talk to me?
I wanted to talk to Fallon before telling your men.
Why would Thilo want to frame you?
I don't know, but there's definitely something else going on here. What happened?
We just lost a security feed from the camp.
Adam?
Getting this?
That's our command tent.
I know you can hear me. We have seized control of the camp. Our demands are simple. We want the same rights and freedoms as you do. Since we can't return home, we require our own independent state, free to resume our way of life. We do not seek bloodshed, but if our demands are not met, we will not hesitate to do whatever is necessary. You have 2 hours to make arrangements. After that, we kill our first hostage.
Will, Kate's still in there too.
Adam?
Helen? What's wrong?
Quiet.
Adam.
He's not in hiding. He's here. He's been hiding in plain sight the entire time.
Which means he hasn't finished his work. How do we get to him?
Power. He must be using an external energy source to generate the rift field. That's why the lights keep flickering.
Did he use the Calorum device?
No. I suspect he needs that to power his time device. This is localized power, likely drawn from the geothermal systems. Now, I was able to partially disrupt the rift field by manipulating these machines. We need to siphon more power in order to force him out into the open.
Dr. Lee, I need your permission to assemble a strike team. It's our best chance of minimizing casualties.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. All that will do is inflame the situation. Our best hope is to open up communication and hope they back down.
Son, the situation has changed. And this time, you're way out of your league. Doctor?
Go ahead.
Oh, come on, you can't be serious.
I need to contact my superiors.
Dr. Lee, just wait a second.
Enough! There are hostages, Dr. Zimmerman. This has gone far beyond a sanctuary matter.
Okay, fine. But we have 2 hours. All I'm asking is that you don't attack the camp until it's absolutely necessary.
I'll give you half that time.
How did this spiral out of control so quickly? It's almost like it was planned all along.
It's a horrible plan. Come on, taking hostages? That's not a good way to bring attention to your cause.
Maybe that's the point.
What's the point?
What if it's not about the cause? What if it's about attention, drawing attention?
It's a diversion.
Yeah.
To get the entire sanctuary network to focus on the wrong thing. Okay, so what's the right thing?
I don't know. But it's gotta have something to do with Worth's weapon. The timing is way too coincidental. The data Magnus sent, there's gotta be a connection in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I managed to override the safety protocols on these devices. If we draw maximum power, we should be able to weaken his rift field.
And if he compensates?
Let's hope he can't.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dysfunctional couple.
It's not drawing enough power to collapse the field.
Adam, stop this.
Oh, Johnny. Still feeling bitter about not coming along.
Adam, what are you doing? This is madness.
Says you. After I get this up and running, I'll be off to the races. Amazing, that Praxian technology.
You'll destroy everything. Billions of lives wiped out. Their blood on your hands.
What's so special about that blood? I have a chance to get my daughter back. Are you telling me you wouldn't do the same thing?
Not at the expense of everyone on the planet.
You almost were a bit of a bore, Helen. Even your boyfriend wanted a do-over till he found we were going to the wrong time.
What are you talking about?
Adam? Oh. He hasn't told you the whole story, has he? No, of course not. Secrets and lies. You see, John wanted to go back to 1886, before the whole source blood incident happened.
But you realized you couldn't do that.
She is a smart one, John.
Going back to 1886 would have altered the timeline. There's no telling what it would have done to the future, even the near future. Your daughter may never have been born.
And since this is most definitely a one-shot deal...
You chose a different year.
1898. The year she died. John got really upset. Started doing that menacing thing with his voice. That's why I had to hide, you see. And I'm guessing it's why he had to come back to you, hoping you could still somehow fulfill his dream.
So you intended to use me for your own selfish agenda. How shocking.
Of course not, Helen.
Oh, give it up, John. She knows. Least you could do is have the decency to admit it.
Don't talk to me of decency. I let you live. Twice.
Part of the game. I just play it better.
So according to Worth's logs, he was meeting with the leaders of a bunch of different tribes down there, including Philo.
Yeah, always in the same location. Here, look. Coordinates.
Can you run a thermographic scan of those areas?
Yeah. Here. Dude, is that what I think it is?
Armies, massed beneath 3 dormant calderas: Chile, Indonesia, and Russia.
What are they doing there?
Preparing to invade.
This entire hostage situation has been a ruse to disguise a much larger invasion.
How can we be certain those are armies, not just more refugees?
Praxis was the only thing holding this massive abnormals back. Now it's gone. It's the only possibility that makes any sense.
But there must be half a mile of solid rock covering those calderas. How are they planning to breach the surface?
Worth's weapon.
Who?
Adam Worth. He's a 19th century genius with little crazy pants.
Long story short, he's the reason Magnus had to leave. Now, we've got information that he's built a powerful weapon and hidden it somewhere in Hollow Earth.
We just didn't know what the abnormal connection was until now.
Hang on. We're assuming a lot here.
There's gotta be a reason all of this is happening at the same time.
I'm gonna require a lot more than a hunch before sounding the alarm on a global invasion.
Okay, but by the time I find proof, it could be too late.
Hang on, we might already be there. I'm detecting a major power buildup deep below the surface.
Don't talk to me.
You can't seriously believe that I would lead you
Can't
down.
I? You let Adam Worth live. Twice. Everything else is beside the point.
We need to get him back.
How? We've overloaded these devices. There's no way to siphon enough power. Face it, John. We both lost.
No, we haven't. There's another way.
What are you doing?
The creature inside me lives on energy. I need only feed it what powers the rift field.
Can't do that. The creature will become too powerful. It will consume you.
I caused this, Helen. I need to fix it.
Johnny, I always knew you were crazy, but I never expected this. You're too late. Never enough time, is there?
John!
Oh, no!
Can't blame me for the dream. No?
Hell, I can't.
I'm getting reports of massive explosions from the sites of each of the calderas.
Let's see them.
There. Can you zoom in?
Oh my God.
There's thousands of them. It's an invasion.